I'm just trying to see what the date is here. Make sure that I have this correctly. Yes, Saturday, July 18th, I'll be in Charleston, South Carolina, with Concerned Veterans for America. So July 18th, if you are in the South Carolina, Charleston area, it would be great if you could show up. Concerned Veterans for America. You can find out more about them. Go to Concerned Veterans for America. And this is part of the Defend Freedom Tour. So I'll be down there speaking and hanging out with various vets. But veterans issues are something that I think we should spend more time on in general than we do here on the show and in media. And with that in mind, I now want to introduce you to our guest today. We have Dan Streetman. He wants to talk to you about Vet Force, which is an organization that is giving back and helping veterans transition into civilian life. He's also a former Army Ranger. Dan, thank you very much for calling in.
Hey, thanks very much, Buck. I appreciate it very much. And thanks for all you do for veterans.
Oh,
I really
well, thank
appreciate you being down there in Charleston, and that's great.
Thank you very much, sir. So tell me about this organization. How are you helping veterans with Vet Force?
Sure, absolutely. So Vet Force is part of our company, Salesforce. And our mission within Vet Force is to impact the lives of veterans by helping them gain Salesforce training, certification, and employment. As you know, we are in a fast-growing ecosystem, and our focus at Salesforce on customer success, and we think that vets, women and men who served know how to get things done, and they're a great asset to any company. And we just want to make sure they have the skills, and that's what Vet Force is about.
So you're doing training of them? I mean, give me some of the details. And if there are any veterans who are listening, where could they go to find out more about what you do and perhaps become a part of what you're doing?
Absolutely. So our site is veterans.force.com, which is a Salesforce technology, and we've created a community of veterans. We help them connect with one another. But more importantly, we provide actually free training so they can actually get what we call the Salesforce Administrator Certification. There are 150,000 different customers around the globe using Salesforce. And since it's in the cloud, veterans can help companies anywhere become more successful, better connect with their customers. And we're giving them a leg up by giving that training for free to any veteran who served, any family member of any veteran who served.
And so how long does this training take? Do you have to be sort of on site for it? Give me some of the details here for those who are thinking about this for either themselves or a loved one or a friend.
Great. Well, the first thing that we make available, and we recently announced this, we're really excited about it, we've expanded the training catalog. So any veteran can actually log into that and start training on their own, and get access to any of the materials using Salesforce Trailhead. The actual certification is a test. Typically, veterans take a 1-week course after they've done a lot of the prep work for that. If you go attend that in person, that's generally, a pretty significant investment of your time and dollars. We provide that for free. So most of them takes them 2 to 3 months, to go from essentially 0 to 60 and becoming a Salesforce admin person. Typically, that takes someone, who might not have the same discipline and focus a lot longer, and they might need 2 or 3 years of experience. We want to accelerate that and really help serve those who served.
Now, this is, have you seen a surge in interest rate? How long has this been around for? How long has this program been in effect?
So we launched this at Salesforce's key event where we have all of our customers attend every year. In San Francisco, we're hosting it this year in September. We launched it last year in October. We already have over 1,000 vets who've gone through gone through the registration in the portal. We've already got hundreds of veterans already out there and employed, and we're excited about the momentum we're picking up. It's a great opportunity, again, to connect with vets. We also work with vet service organizations. We have great partners like Veterans to Work, Vets in Tech, IVMF, all of whom help veterans locate us. And we really focus on giving them not just finding a job, but launching a career in the cloud. And that's why we're working with so many top companies, so many VSOs, vet service organizations to create that.
Now, for any vets who, some of them I know have a lot of tech skills. I mean, I worked when I was in the CIA, obviously working alongside military on the intel side. There's a lot of very high tech stuff going on. But for veterans who, if you're a guy who specialized in artillery, might not have well, actually artillery is pretty advanced now too. But I'm saying there might be some things that don't have a tech background in terms of a technology, cloud computing kind of background. But that's okay, right? Because you're just looking for the sort of training character and can-do attitude of veterans to apply to this, and so that's why you're doing the training, right? So what I'm trying to say here is someone shouldn't feel, a veteran who doesn't necessarily have tech savvy and isn't somebody who is taking apart their home computer for fun, they can go through the training process you have at VetForce, and they'll be able to get involved in this kind of a tech company.
That's right. And Buck, I think, matter of fact, we were both kind of serving in Iraq and Al at the same time. I was there. I worked with a lot of young women and men who were soldiers, who had, if you will, combat arms skills. But the biggest thing that we find best learned is the ability to persevere, to adapt, and overcome. And in the end, that's what Jobs in the Cloud are about. We're looking for innovators who can solve a problem. We give you the technical skills with that force, so that what that's helping you overcome is that, resume block. We say, hey, you got certification and we can prove it.
Give one more time the website for any veterans listening or anyone who wants to pass it along to a veteran they know. Where should they go? Veterans.force.com. All right. Dan Streetman, thank you for your service, sir, as an Army Ranger, and thank you for telling us about this very worthy company. We appreciate your time, and thanks for calling in.
Thanks for your service, and I appreciate it, Buck. Have a great day.
All right. Talk soon, Dan. Thank you. Well, there you go. I'll do